and cash upfront 先甜后苦 is lower. So you have a lot of shortfall. Depends on how you want to achieve your goal. Layout is really fantastic. 500 plus PSM.
And I've been waiting in the shadow of the sun, seizing time and know what's been before. Close the curtains, what you waiting for? And I've been keeping secrets till I'm in the ground.
Eligibility. Okay, so right now we are going to talk about the amount of cash you need to pay. A short quick one to share with you for those pure buyers like young couples, because I understand you all are just started but very happy that you all got the new partners and you want to settle down and start a new home that can give you more profitable gain and also a bigger space for future family members. First timer young couples or people who have stayed at resale HDB or wherever, the very simple calculation for you is very simple. So I actually break down into two parts. One is a 3-bedroom EC, another one a 3-bedroom new launch. So 3-bedroom EC right now in the market is about 1.3 to 1.5, but I will put at 1.5 at the higher side. That means to say you can offer the biggest size as well as the better facing for 3 bedrooms. For 3-bedroom new launch, as mentioned earlier at the start, minimum price is already 2 million. So let's see what is the breakdown. First of all, with 1.5 million, assuming if let's say both of you income is about 6,500, your income loan based on EC MSR is about 800,000. Okay, but with the 800,000, that means your down payment for 20% cash plus buyer's stamp duty, okay, plus minus CPF, down payments, cash plus CPF upfront is about 344,600. Okay, interest rate is about 2.5, estimated in today's context, as well as 30 years, lease loan tenor, your installment is about 3,002. But in on the other side, for 3 bedrooms new launches, if for let's say 75% loan, which is about 1.5 million, your down payment for cash plus CPF and buyer's stamp duty is about 506,600, which is a lot, right? But wait first, interest rate 2.5 with 30 years loan tenor, installment is actually about 5,009. So what does this actually mean to you? If you are buying a 3-bedroom EC at 1.5 million and a 3-bedroom new launch 2 million, the gap in between for both in terms of monthly installment is about 2,007. So let me also break down in between. Although the EC cash is about 345, new launch 3-bedroom 2 million is about 600, which is about 300,000 gap in between. Many have actually shared that yes, buying EC requires a lot of cash upfront as compared to private. It depends. It really depends. But the key general is that not many young couples or first-timer buyers or even second-timer buyers have this amount of assets or this amount of capital, about 345. But today I want to share with you why people buy EC, because ultimately this actually holds you wondering why people are buying EC. The key problems that I mentioned earlier is that EC is like 先苦后甜, while the private new launch is like 先甜后苦. Because the further part in terms of monthly installment use up to 23% of your income, which is max up to 7,004 in 2025. In 2026, actually income can go up to 8,000. That means to say you can use part of your CPF saving to pay for your installment. It sounds good, right? It means that you are buying a property, you can use your CPF to pay for it. And when you sell it, this CPF also will come back to you. So that is the beauty of having CPF, because CPF can help you save money. Imagine if both of you income is 6,500 and you are less than 55 years old, you can actually use up to 23%, which is about $1,600 for CPF contribution. So to deduct from the installment, your EC purchase for cash every month is about 1,500. So if one of you AA split in Singapore context, each of you pay about $780, which is about $800, which is quite okay, right? But for new launch, let's say if you are buying a 2 million, installment is 5,009, and you are using your 1,006 to pay for this installment, your cash payment is actually about 4,003. That means each of you will have to pay about 2,000 plus cash. So of course, there are a lot of pros and cons, because EC will need to wait about 5 years MOP before you can upgrade to the next home. But private, you can actually hold for 3 years if you don't want to pay seller's stamp duty. So this actually depends on your preference and what do you want to achieve in the long run for your retirement plan. So here I hope these actually numbers can share with you why a lot of people buying EC, because basically the installment, the cash portion is lower. And therefore, people are feeling safer because of this portion, especially for those who have family. But for young couples like you all, not many people can achieve that easy because the cash portion, which is 300,000 plus. That's why there are people out there, they will go for BTO. They are willing to wait for 10 years plus, or 5 years, 8 years, for this capital goal, maybe 200 to 300,000. But you don't forget, when you buy EC, your quantum asset is already 1.5 million. And the new launch is now 2 million, with a gap in between about 500,000. So know how much you could actually achieve a profit when you want to sell in the next 5 years. So right now, I have actually shared with you regarding this first timer. Let's look at for those HDB upgraders. For HDB upgraders, it really depends on case-by-case basis because it really depends on your current portfolio with the HDB side as well as the current side. So HDB side, we need to know about valuation, property, CPF accrued interest, and the loan. With all this, we will be able to derive the bridging loan, how much you can bridge the loan. Okay, this bridging loan, a lot of people thought that interest rate is very high. Actually, do you know if you manage to sell the house on time, you can actually cancel the bridging loan and there is no penalty. So a lot of people thought that having bridging loan is not good for you. To be honest, I feel that it's helping you because you don't have to pay a lot of cash upfront. If you manage to bridge the loan at here and it's temporary, your cash will be lower. If you don't have the loan side, bridging loan side, your cash will be a lot because you have a lot of shortfall for your loan side. For the current side, which we want to know is your current IPA, it's actually definitely happens for all the private property as well because we need to know how much you can loan, therefore we can understand how much cash you can pay for. And your current OA, because you haven't sell your house, so we can use this current OA to see can offset the down payment after your loan side. So the question people always ask, do we always have to pay 20% cash upfront? My answer is no. It really depends on case-by-case basis. So this kind of numbers requires agent's expertise. If you know how to work on it, I'm very happy for you because not many people know how to use it. So if you want to find out more about asset progressions, how much you can pay for cash in terms of private new launch as well as EC, then you can always contact your agent or you can always find me. I'm an EC specialist here and I have actually helped a lot of clients to get their EC home. Of course, we have also other clients going for resale condo because they want a house immediately. So this one also depends on how you want to achieve your goal, and I'm here to actually listen to you what you need for your future plans. Okay, so now we have actually finished the fourth part. So we are left with the number 5, the last part, which is what are the available EC in the market. So does anyone know how many EC units right now as of 11 May? How many EC units right now? Many people actually thought that EC developer will drop the price. To be honest, it really depends on supply and demand. In today's context, do you know we only have few EC right now? Let me calculate for you because I have actually done the research over here, okay, which is 28 units left. So in today's context, okay, we have 28 units available in the market. And where are these 28 units from? First, we have Artura, Lumina Grand, as well as Noble Place. Artura starts first, and we only left with 2 units, 5 bedrooms, the best 5 bedrooms I ever liked. And this developer is from Qinjian. If you actually explore their layout, it's really fantastic. And I really love this 5 bedroom layout. It's really good. It's not just 5 bedroom, it's 5 plus study. How many 5 bedroom or even 5 plus study in the market right now? Imagine this is become resale condo. I think that is really cool because the starting price for this 5 bedroom is 2.2 plus million only, and it's 1539 square feet, bigger than your current room flat for HDB. Second one will be Lumina Grand, which is 13 units. We have about 10 units available for 3 bedrooms as well as 3 units for 5 bedrooms. Starting point is about 1.378 million, and the so-called 5 bedroom is also around at 2 million plus. So this one is actually by CDL, which is quite very reputable, and a lot of people like that. And also both projects actually give you 80% car park lots, which is very good. And the next one, but not least, is the Noble Place, which left with 13 units. This project is interesting because it comes with GFA harmonization. Basically, you're not paying for the AC latch, therefore the size is slightly smaller, but it's not that kind of small because it did not include the AC latch. With 13 units, we only have 3 bedrooms. Best part about this is minutes walk to MRT, but of course, the sponsor is the car park, which I have to share with you. Not many people also accept it, but there are still buyers consider that because they don't drive. And some more, Singapore is also encouraging car-light city, not car-free, more car-light. So for Noble Place, we actually have 13 units of 3 bedrooms, 872 square feet, and it's starting from 1.342 million. So currently, these prices are quite manageable because for 3 bedroom, you do not have to achieve 1.5. Average PSF from Artura 1448 PSF, followed by Lumina Grand 1490 PSF and Noble Place 1560 PSF. It's actually quite cool because for the OCR 3 bedroom, it's already cost around 2000 plus PSF. So there's a gap in between about 500 plus PSF, which I feel is safer. Anyway, this is actually a subsidized EC that actually helps you to get a very affordable price range. Okay, do note that these prices are subject to today's date 12 May, and if you want to find out more, you can always contact your agents or even contact me. And I hope this video helps you a lot, and I will be sharing the next video that will describe the profitable gains among all the EC market, as well as how is the EC market going on now and what are the upcoming EC that we can look out for. If you are looking at me right now wondering whether this EC is the right choice, do not miss my next video, because that next video will be very essential in terms of number. You want to know whether this project or whether the EC market is safe for you. So feel free to drop me a text if you want to find out more. You can always question me in the comment box. And last but not least, remember to subscribe, like and follow. My name is Laven. Thank you so much for seeing my video, and I hope this video will help you. Bye!